Nothing else that I have left you. Nothing but this world. I could be anything next to you. You could make anywhere. Say that you're dreaming, I'll follow the way. Feels like I'm lost in you, wave after wave. Something about the way you hold sunrise. Oh, it always makes me feel good.
Hi. Let me know in the chat if you can see me and hear me okay. Yay. Okay, good. All right. As you're coming in, it's 8 o'clock on the dot. Thank you. Thank you. It's 8 o'clock on the dot. I want you to go ahead and go to the chat and I want you to say hello. Don't be shy. Go say hi. Let us know you're in the building virtually. And let us know where you're watching from. Where in the globe are you tuning in from? Where will you be practicing with us? I am Chandler, for those of you who do not know me. I currently live in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I am a new Southern belle. I actually grew up right outside of Detroit, Michigan, so I'm loving the South. Amazing. The weather is spectacular. So as you're coming in, welcome, welcome. Go say hello in the chat. Let us know that you're with us. And let me just give a little brief introduction to what we're going to be doing today. This is a very beginner-friendly yoga practice, and it's going to consist of simple stretching, simple holds, and just a way for you to release some tension in your body and go to sleep feeling so relaxed. And what I want you to do today is I want you to relinquish and release any pressure on yourself to be a yogi. Nobody has to be perfect, and that is not what yoga is about at all. Yoga is church to me, quite literally. I truly believe that who you are on your mat, as a metaphor, is who you are in all areas of life. So are you a person that beats yourself up, or are you a person that gives up a hold? Are you a person that goes too hard and forgets to enjoy the moment? Check in with yourself as you're practicing today and try to understand who you are on your mat and allow that to bleed into all aspects of your life. So all you need is some comfy clothes, an area for you to practice. You don't have to have a mat. You could use a towel. You can use the carpet or the rug. You can use the floor. And you're going to want to take off your socks and your shoes, get completely barefoot, and enjoy feeling grounded. But we're going to start at 8:04. So I'm going to give it another 60 seconds or so. If you're just coming in, go ahead and say hello in the chat. So this live virtual workout or class is part of the Empire movement, and movement has a double standard. So we're actually creating a movement of allowing women to feel good moving their bodies and taking the time to move our bodies, because we have able bodies and we should move as much as we can, because there's a lot of people in the world that can't do that. So that's the first half. The second half to this movement is we are impacting other people and we are changing women for the better. And we do that together. And we've created this massive, strong, uplifting, empowering community. And it is the most special place to be. So welcome to the Empire tonight. A lot of us have been lifting pretty heavy. We're in a current challenge right now. So we need this stretching so bad. We're going to take it nice and slow and get super zen and relaxed. So what I want you to do is I want you to find your area and I want you to sit on your mat. And close your eyes. And you can sit any way you want to. You can cross your legs. You can put your legs straight out in front of you. Whatever you want to do, but you're sitting up. And I want you to just gently close your eyes. Let your eyes close and start to check in with your breathing. Another thing that we often take for granted is being able to breathe and having bodies that don't require any thinking about breathing. They just do it for us. So, did you show up with choppy breath or short breath, or maybe you already have long, deep breathing? Shift your focus to where your breath feels the strongest. Is that at the tip of your nose? Is it in your chest? Is that thinking about your lungs expanding? And as you fill up, start to breathe in all things positive. Self-love, self-worth, positivity coming your way, abundance. And as you exhale, release any tension that you might be feeling in your face. We're going to start there. So your forehead, your cheekbones, your jaw. And if your mouth isn't closed yet, go ahead and lightly close your mouth. And we're going to take breaths in through our nose and out through our nose. And so as you continue breathing, the structure of this class is going to be very simple. I'm going to guide you through breath and movement. So yoga is linking breath to movement. So literally an inhale and an exhale on every move. And I will be guiding you through that. There will be times where I model the poses and times where I'm just talking to you. And your job is to simply become unplugged and to stay in the moment and to love yourself throughout this entire process. I will be giving you some flows, and at times I will take you through them a few times, and then I will turn the music up, get out of your way, and you will flow on your own for the remainder of that time. And I want you to know that during that time, there is no right or wrong. You can do what feels good for your body throughout this entire portion and throughout your entire life. So as you're sitting on your mat, your eyes are still closed. I want you to take an inhale, eyes closed, chin is up, arms to the sky. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, forward fold. You're reaching for your feet or your ankles or your shins or your calves. Whatever feels good to feel that stretch just behind your legs and the hamstring area. Put a slight bend in your knees. We're not exactly warmed up yet, so start to get that blood moving. And I want you to roll up as slow as you can back to a seated position. Again, inhale, arms to the sky, gaze up past your fingertips. Exhale, forward fold. Great. Inhale, bring yourself back up to seated position. Go ahead and push your legs to the back. Let's go into our first child pose. You're going to spread your knees out a little bit further than hip width distance apart. And notice my toes are touching in the back here. You're going to send your hips back to your heels and your hands reach out in front of you. Go ahead and rest your forehead on your mat. Since we all came from a woman, got a thing from a woman, and I came from a woman. Your next inhale, come up to tabletop pose. In tabletop pose, your shoulders are over your wrists, your hips are over your knees, and we're gonna go through some cat-cow. So on an inhale, gaze up, arch your spine. Exhale, round your spine. Your gaze is through your thighs. Inhale, repeat this. Exhale, round the spine. Send your belly button to the sky. Take a couple cat cows on your own.
Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Keeping your head up. Things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Keeping your head up. Things are gonna get easier.
Come back to a neutral spine, a neutral tabletop position. And on your next exhale, you're going to tuck your toes, send your hips to the sky, tailbone to the ceiling. You're in your first downward dog. In this first downward dog, go ahead and walk out your dog. Notice what I'm doing here is I'm bending knee, alternating here, walking my dog, as they say. Spread your fingertips and lift your tailbone to the ceiling. Feel that nice stretch down your back. And I want you to take 2 deep breaths here. So in through your nose, fill it up, open your mouth and let it out. Good. In through your nose again. Push it out. Great job, everybody. In this downward dog, we're going to do something a little different today. I want you to walk your hands back to meet your feet. So as slow as you can, come down to a ragdoll position where you're simply hanging in a forward fold. Stay in that forward fold and come into ragdoll where you grab opposite elbows and you swing from side to side. Add a slight bend in your knees. Great. As slow as you can, I want you to roll up to standing, vertebrae by vertebrae, as slow as you can. And when you're standing at the top, inhale, gazes up to the sky, fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, push it down. Inhale, hands at heart center. Exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and step back into your plank position. And you're going to go through a chaturanga. So you're going to slowly lower to the ground. You're going to hover. You're going to untuck your toes and come into up dog. So to avoid lower back injury during this move, engage your glutes, engage your quads. And on your next exhale, tuck your toes, send your hips to the sky, downward dog. This is going to be your first flow. On your next inhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, standing to the sky. Exhale, push it down. Inhale, hands at heart center. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands are at your shins. Exhale, walk back into your plank. Take your chaturanga, take your flow. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, curl your toes back into downward dog. This is your first flow. I'm going to let you take this a few times on your own. I'll be guiding you if you need to revert back to watching me, but this is yours.
Let me catch a vibe. Let's just take our time. Just relax your mind and take it easy. Don't have to decide. You do, I do. I don't have to be mine. Just take it easy. Take me so far, babe. We've been through 305 highway. Loving how you ride in the fast lane. Made me wanna say that's my babe, yeah. you gotta behave. Gotta be chill like a Sunday. Never wanna look too thirsty. But your drip got me feeling wavy. 1, 2, yeah. Make you feel lucky, lucky. Make you wanna love.
Maybe back in that downward dog. You should start to feel some blood moving. Check back in with your breath. Check back in with your intention. Are you feeling grateful for being here tonight? Are you loving yourself through this process? You should be in downward dog, breathing. Thankful that you have lungs to breathe. Thankful that they're healthy. Thankful that you have an evening to spend doing this. As you're in downward dog, you're going to inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Your toes are pointed down toward the ground. Your foot is flexed. Exhale, send that foot through. You're in runner's lunge. So notice I'm on my toes on that back foot. My front foot has my knee over my ankle. I'm not overextending. And on your inhale, you're going to reach the sky for dragonfly twist. Your gaze is up past your fingertips. Exhale, bring that hand back to the ground. Go ahead and set that back knee down. Untuck your back toes. Place your hands on your knee. You're not pushing. You're just resting here. And you should feel a nice stretch in your hip flexor. Go ahead and arch your back a little bit. Open up your chest. Plant your hands back around that front foot. Go ahead and send your hips back. Ooh, this is where I'm sore. Bring that front foot up flexed. Go ahead and reach for that front foot. Goodness. And stretch that hamstring. Anytime that I'm talking and leading you and my head is up, feel free to just let your head hang. Do what feels good for you. I'm just simply trying to make sure that you guys can hear my voice. On your next inhale, plant that front foot, come back up into runner's lunge. Go ahead and scoop the ground up into crescent lunge. So your hands are up to the sky, your pinkies are toward each other, and your gaze is up. A slight back bend with a goalpost. And again, reach for the sky. Exhale, plant your hands, send your right foot back to meet the other. You're in downward dog. Inhale, send your left leg to the sky. Hold it there for quite a breath. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale and exhale while you're here. And on your next inhale, dragonfly twist. Gaze is up past your fingertips. Open your chest up. Feel that nice spinal twist. Exhale, plant your hand. Go ahead and drop that back knee ever so slightly. Release your toes. Plant your hands on your knees. Open your chest and stretch that hip flexor. Release the grip on your knee. Send your hips back and do half splits. Flex that front foot. Back up into runner's lunge. You're going to tuck those back feet. Scoop the ground up into crescent lunge. Bring it back into your goalpost. Open your chest. Inhale, back up to the sky. Woo. Exhale, plant your hands. Send your left foot back to meet the right. Downward dog. We're going to go through that again. We're going to speed it up just a bit. So inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, open to dragonfly twist. Exhale, plant your hand. Drop that back knee. Untuck your back toes. Bring your hands up to your knee. Open your chest. Exhale, plant your hands. Send your hips back. Take a nice inhale and exhale here. On your inhale, bring it back up into runner's lunge. Tuck that back toe. Scoop it into crescent. Open your chest. Bring it back up. Plant your hands. Send that foot back. Downward dog. Reset here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it into runner's lunge. Inhale, dragonfly twist. Exhale, plant that hand, release your knee. Hands are up on that front knee. Open your chest. Exhale, plant your hands, send your hips back. Inhale, back to runner's lunge. Tuck your back toes, crescent lunge. Open, shoot it up to the sky. Exhale, plant your hands, send it back into downward dog. This flow is yours. Enjoy. All I was said, baby, you stay.
Saturday nights, blueberry cigarillos, swishers make my throat hurt. Rolling up CDs in the shop for me, light 'em up and let 'em both burn. Family feud, saying mom's confused. I feel she doesn't wanna learn, but daddy's gone, say he's never home. And wishing only makes it worse. I guess there's certain dreams that you gotta keep, 'cause they'll only know what you let them say. And all the things that I know that your parents don't. They don't care like I do, nowhere like I do. And all the things that I know that your parents don't. They don't care like I do, nowhere.
Keep it up, y'all. I can feel the energy. Keep going.
Nowhere like I do. Saturday night, I play Savannah. Traffic 'cause you have to.
Balance out your sides. And when you feel balanced, meet me back into downward facing dog. Whew, you should feel a little bit warm. Start to loosen up your legs for sure, your back for sure. Go ahead and make your way to a seated position. And in this seated position, I actually want you to, let me see if I can fix this camera a bit. I want you to kiss the bottoms of your feet like this. And I want you to take your peace fingers and loop them right around your big toe. Let me move back a bit. Okay? Now I want you to focus on keeping your spine straight, as if there were a pull of energy going straight from your tailbone up into the sky. And go ahead and close your eyes. Breathe. On your next inhale, raise your hands up to the sky. Exhale, plant one hand, it doesn't matter which one, behind your back, and send the other hand to the opposite knee and give a nice spinal twist. So your gaze is over that back shoulder. Try to close your eyes. Try to release tension in your neck. Send the energy to the middle of your spine, where we hold so much stress. Our spines are actually quite amazing. So take some time to send gratitude and love to your spine for holding you up through all the days, for keeping you together through all the things. And on your inhale, bring your hands back up to the center. Exhale, place the other hand behind you and opposite way twist. Inhale, arms back to the center. Exhale, forward fold. This is such a good song. All right, you're in your forward fold. Go ahead ahead and slowly bring yourself back up to a seated position. Push your legs out in front of you. And I want you to slowly make your way down to your back. So you're lying on your back. I'm going to skip the demonstration and I'm just going to chat with you all through this. You're lying on your back right now. Close your eyes. Open your palms up to the ceiling to represent receiving. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Fill up your lungs and let it out your mouth. That feels so good. We're going to actually do a cleansing breath. So what that means is when you open your mouth, you're going to let your tongue hang out and you're going to make a noise, an audible noise, releasing all the SHIT, okay? So you're going to inhale through your nose, you're going to hold it at the top, and then you're going to open your mouth, let your tongue hang, and make a noise. And I'm going to do that with you. So on your inhale, go ahead and build it up, fill up your lungs. Hold it at the top for 2, 1, open your mouth. I laugh at myself because it's uncomfortable and you guys all get to watch me. I don't get to watch you and listen to you. Hopefully you're by yourself, but if not, maybe somebody who is with you can join in on this cleansing breath because it does feel like a release. So go ahead and inhale through your nose. Get it up, fill it up, fill it up. Hold it at the top for 2, 1, open it up. Gently close your mouth and return to the breath in through your nose and out through your nose. And I want you to reach your hands above you. You're still lying on your back. And give me a giant good morning stretch. Giant good morning stretch. And on your exhale, you're going to bring your knees to your chest and give yourself a hug. So you're still lying on your back, but your knees are in your chest. Your arms are wrapped around your shins. And go ahead and rock back and forth, side to side. And I love this part because this is like a gentle massage from whatever you're grounded on onto your spine. Gently release one of your legs and you're still holding one knee to your chest. And I want you to take that one knee that you chose and cross it over your body and open up your hands. And your gaze is the opposite side of where your knee has landed. So this is a gentle spinal twist. But in yoga, you move in so many different directions. You are showing so much love and passion to your body that you're working through things that you may not work through on a day-to-day. A lot of us sit down at a desk or drive a lot or stand a lot, and that is tough on our bodies. So we're able to take this time and show some love and some support and just give back to our bodies. Bring that knee back into your chest. Bring your other knee to meet that knee. Rock back and forth a couple times. Give that nice massage. And switch out your legs. So now you have your opposite knee to your chest. Go ahead and send it across your body. Open up your hand. Your gaze is opposite of the knee that is on the ground. Who would have thought that you could be the one? 'Cause I can't wait to fall in love with you. Bring that knee back into your chest. Bring your other knee back in. Give yourself one more final giant hug. And I want you to tell yourself that you love yourself right now. I want you to think of 3 things that you love about yourself, and they're not allowed to be physical attributes. I love about myself that I am empathetic and compassionate towards other human beings. I love that I am confident, and I love that I am driven to succeed in whatever is placed in front of me. I love myself. Go ahead and release your feet to opposite corners of your mat. And we are going to take Shavasana at this point. So again, open your palms to the ceiling, close your eyes. And at this point in time, you're still practicing. This is where you get to soak in all the benefits of all the work you just put in. And so remove the thought of anything that is following this class. Remove the thought of your to-do list, of the dishes, of maybe cooking, the laundry. All of it can wait for another couple minutes. And we're going to take rest and soak in the fact that you just showed up to something amazing. Start to bring some energy back to your body. Wiggle your toes. Rock your head from side to side. Again, feeling a little massage on the back of your neck. Circle your wrists. And when you're ready, I want you to go into fetal position to either side, the right or the left, whichever feels good for you. So you're in fetal position, which is signaling a reset. Go ahead and just lie there for a minute. There's no rush. This song is actually called Less. That's the name of the song. And I think it's a really good reminder as you're in fetal pose that life is short. Life is precious, and you need to take care of you. You need to love with everything you've got, because you never know when you won't have it anymore. And as women, we are so good at caring for everybody else. We are so good at taking care and being the lover of the family, the supporter of the family. But sometimes you got to support yourself. Sometimes you have to check in with yourself on a deeper level than just a massage or self-care. But getting very vulnerable in the fact that you're sometimes allowed not to be okay. And as you're laying in fetal position, you should feel rejuvenated. You should feel ready to welcome a weekend. Tomorrow is Friday. Yay! You should feel ready to close this day with so much gratitude and just amazement at your life that you've created and the person that you've become, because you are special. So slowly guide yourself up to a seated position, and I want you to keep your eyes closed. Go ahead and close your hands and bring them to heart center. And this is when we get to tell each other namaste. And that word means the light in me honors the light in you. And I love that term. So thank you all for showing up tonight. Namaste. That was fun. Love you guys so much. And I appreciate you. And the Empire appreciates you. Have an amazing night, and we will see you virtually, hopefully soon. We actually do have another class coming up this weekend. It's Pilates with Siobhan. So let us know if you'd like to have access to that class as well. If you follow our YouTube channel here, we do things live and they're free. You don't have to have a code or anything like that. They're public. So go ahead and follow this YouTube channel. But we open up the movement to everyone just because everyone needs a little bit of this. Yay. Thank you so much for coming. Go take care of yourselves. Drink your water. Get your sleep. Enjoy.